Hello, I want to show you how to do the route transposition cipher. And in this case, route means path or the direction that your words will be going. So you'll want to decide with your partner how you want them to go. In this example, I'm going to have the route of the words be that they'll start at the top of the line, they'll go down, and then if you run out of space, you'll start at the top again, and then they'll just go down. So that'll be the same route throughout these. But if you want to add an extra layer of complexity, you can always change it. You could even change it midway through. Just make sure that you communicate with your partner. The second thing you're going to need to know is what size space you're going to be dealing with. So I have 3 different examples with 3 different sizes. I have a 3x8, a 5x5, and a 2x2. And I would recommend using graph paper for this. So we're going to tackle the first one, the 3x8, and I'm going to bring out my wonderful math notebook that might look familiar to you guys. And as we start, let me scoot up just a little bit, we're going to have to figure out our 3x8 space, okay? And so I'm going to start by marking 1, 2, 3 across, and then 8 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as you start to think about this space, thinking about our math, we know that in this secret code there are going to be 24 letters. And if we look across here, if we counted each one, it would be exactly 24. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to think about that path that should be there. And I'm going to start, and I'm going to just be grouping this in 3s. So I'm going to be thinking, okay, EWL. That's my first one. Then I'm going to put my next 3, SBL. Then my next one, CEI. AFS. Now I'm on to the second chunk, POL. ERO. NES. OAT. So because with my partner I already knew the size of this, I'm able to fill in that graph or that little area space just by writing them across. And we already know our direction. We talked about up here that we're going to start at the top and read down. So if we start here, we've got escape now before all is lost. So escape now before all is lost is our message. And so if we wanted to, if we didn't already have it written out like this, and if I cover this, and if we wanted to just put it back in the code, we would just write down those letters horizontally. So it would be that EWL, SBL, and just like this, we could squish it together, or we could decide to throw our enemy off by having them grouped in kind of a weird way. All right, let's look at the next one. So the next one is a 5x5, and so to figure that one out, I want to go ahead and first start by marking off my area that I'll be working with. And if I'm using my math facts and thinking about it, I know that a 5x5 is going to have how many letters in it. Go ahead and think about that while I mark it out. 5x5, and it should be, hopefully you got the number 25, because 5 times 5 is 25, and so we know that we're going to have 25 letters in there. And so I'm going to start writing these in, but I might even think about it first, and I might just group them in 5s. I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to write M, L, T, N, S. Then I've got my next group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y, I, O, K, H. Then my next group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D, K, D, F, H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my next group. O, E, R, R, 2. Interesting. And then I've got my last chunk, G, S, I, E, O. All right. So I've got that. Now I'm going to try to read it and see what that means. Oh my goodness. Here we go. My dog likes to drink fresh, and then it's the H2O, the abbreviation for water. So my dog likes to drink fresh water. Kind of fun, huh? All right, let's do the last one. We've got a 2x2. So again, I'm going to start off with that, just marking off the space that I have. So 2x2. So this one's just going to be one word. Ooh, maybe it's really important, like a password for a computer or something. And here we go. So it's T, M, I, E. And then if we read from top to bottom, T-I-M-E is going to be time. And so you can see that you would really want to make sure that you discuss the direction that you're going to be reading it, like we did top to bottom, and then also the size. And then one last tip that I want to give you guys is that if you run out of letters in your word, like let's say you had the 5x5, and so I'm going to just go ahead and make another 5x5. And let's say that your message, you put your letters in, blah, 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 these are all full. But then you get to here and your message is done. You could just put in like maybe some Z's or, you know, some Q's, any letter you want, and your partner will know that those are just extras. So I hope you guys enjoyed the route transposition cipher, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.